Hey everyone, just want to give everyone a warm welcome and just give everyone a couple of minutes to join on. We've got a great training coming up today with myself, Shanna, and then we also have Vincent who is going to be answering all of our. So if you give us just a moment, we will get started. I'll just let it, we're going to go live on YouTube and then let it, everyone have a chance to join. So give us just a moment. All right, everyone. We'll go ahead and get started. Vincent, just want to check in, see how you're doing and that you can hear me.
I am here. I can hear you. We have already got some participants. So did we go live already on?
Yep, Amy's getting us live right now, so we are good to go there and we can just go ahead and get started. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. We have a great training coming up for you guys today. So what we're going to cover today is approval of drivers. So we started approving drivers today. So we're going to talk about what that approval looks like and the next steps once you've been approved. Then we're going to also talk about denial of drivers. So if you receive an email that you've been denied, what your next steps are, how to refer a merchant, how the merchant signs up, and then we'll open it up, of course, to questions, comments, concerns. So the first thing we're going to talk about is that approval for drivers. So drivers are now being approved in the system. If you're approved, you're going to receive a text message. So this is an actual text of someone who got approved today. So dear driver, your documents have been approved. So the next step after approval, you want to log back into your app and you will choose either Side Hustle Pro or Legacy if Legacy is appropriate for you. You're going to choose your plan, enter your credit card and your direct deposit information, and then you'll be all set to go. Your card's going to be charged $1 at sign up, and you will not be charged again until the market you choose, meaning like your home market, becomes active. Of course, we're unsure when the date might be per market, so we can't guarantee when West Palm Beach is going to go live versus Chicago, Illinois, but you will be notified once it's ready to launch. So when you, after approval, you log back into the app. Like I said, you're going to choose that Side Hustle Pro or Legacy if appropriate. You're going to choose your plan, enter your credit card, direct deposit information, and then you're going to be all set to go. So when you log in, we're going to watch a small video here. The prices say $39.99.99. Actually, when you log in, it's going to show $1 for each. This particular screenshot, this person is a Legacy. So instead of Pro, they do see Legacy. So the choice is $1 for Legacy, $1 for Side Hustle. Then just remember that once your market goes live, you will be notified and you will have your card charged, whichever plan you choose. which gives you a great head start. So this is what it looks like. You're going to pick your plan, add your credit card. So you're going to enter all your credit card information. Now, once your credit card is stored, you're going to go back, save it, and then pick the plan you'd like again. Pro driver, the credit card we just entered, and you're done. So next you're going to enter that direct deposit information, and that's going to ensure that you get paid on the back end. You still have to complete the e-wallet, but for this portion of becoming a driver, once you're approved, you'll choose your plan, enter your credit card, fill out the direct deposit information, and then you're set to go. So denial for drivers. So please watch your email for the reason you have been denied. If it's a background check issue, then it's a permanent denial. There's nothing that you can do to enter additional documents to be able to change that denial to an approval. But if it's a document issue, you will receive an email. The email will let you know what document was denied and ask you to re-upload in the app or the back office from your computer. So these are 2 emails that went out today showing denials. So thank you for submission to TripDelivers. We're in the midst of proving and found the following error. So this was a proof of residency issue. So kindly upload your insurance details. And then we also are not able to approve cards from the e-wallet. So if you hold your insurance card in your e-wallet, we do need a download of that. Can't just be a screenshot from your Apple Wallet. Another reason today was the selfie picture. So we need a snapshot of yourself right this moment, front view. So the current photo that this person uploaded was a professional headshot. So we can't really guarantee that you just were sitting on your couch and was able to take a picture at your desk, that sort of thing. So you're going to use your back office or your app to upload the correct document that was rejected. You will then receive an approval or another denial email if that document is still incorrect. So once approved, you'll follow those steps of picking your plan, adding your credit card and your direct deposit information, and you'll be good. So how to upload new documents. So you're going to log into the app. Your app will load at the documents if your document's been rejected, and we can watch it. So here you're in here, it shows $1 for pro or side. They've been uploaded. And then we received an email telling us why it was rejected. So we come back into the app, it's automatically going to load. We'll pause right here. So it's automatically going to load at your documents. So it's going to show you what documents you need and why. So it's going to automatically bring it up. So it says we need to redo our state issued ID and our driver profile picture. So we need to upload both of these again. Now keep in mind, this was also told to us in the email. So it shouldn't be a surprise that these are the 2 things that we have to do. So once you come in, you are able to see the rejected issue again. So this particular state ID was expired. So I have the choice of either taking a picture or uploading from my gallery. So I'm going to put it in here. And also we saw a lot of documents, and a pause right there. If you noticed, you could edit that picture. We had a lot of documents that were sideways, upside down, that were a piece of paper that was at one point folded, that wasn't put back flat so we could see all of the details. We also had screenshot where someone took a screenshot of or a picture of their entire countertop, and then the paper was really small. So use that edit feature to be able to edit to just that document so that it's the system, because this is automated, will automatically be able to read exactly what you are uploading and why. So then you're going to upload your documents again. Again, pick from camera or your documents that just sit in your phone. And then submit that one. And then we need to do a driver picture. So it was blurry. So we're going to hit this. And then we are going to submit. So now you're going to agree to it again, the terms, and then you're done. So super easy, super important. You just have to log back in and upload your documents again. So we'll take a small break there. So that is everything: approval, how to move to the next step; denial, how to move to the next step. Vincent, did we get any questions we can't answer thus far?
Nothing that you can't handle.
Okay.
I was told my profile wasn't usable because it was professional. So I try to log in, but it won't let me do anything. It is stuck there.
And by there, you mean at the upload portion? Because if so, that's where you want to be, and you want to be able to take a picture. Now, if you received an email and it happened to be from Evelyn, those are real people. So you can reply back and say, and upload it to Evelyn, and she can also help you. But we want you to be able to do it yourself. But worst case scenario, you can reply back and give her the picture.
This one is a question that we have not addressed, but we will need to cover. Yvette Neal says, I will be using Hire Car, which is a temporary car service, a rental car service. So how will I be able to upload documents, as the car may change each time I drive? And that is something that periodically we will request a photo of your license plate or something to that effect before you can start to drive. Or every time, if you have to change a vehicle, you should definitely go back into your documents and re-upload the new vehicle that you've used.
And we know that's a known issue, that a lot of people use those type of services, and we are in a future update going to allow that to be an option.
Yes. And Stephen writes, I have not received an email of a text message about my documents, or a text message about my documents verification.
Yep. So everyone who's uploading and working on approvals has been on the West Coast. So it is still kind of early there. We're looking at 5:13. So they have been getting to as many as possible today. If you don't happen to get an approval or denial today, I would email in support at. If you do not get it by the end of the day tomorrow, I would give everyone working on approvals and denials just one more day of that workload to be able to get through them all. But I promise it's coming.
That's all the questions so far.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll move on. So now you've been approved as a driver, and you have paid and you've entered your direct deposit information. You are now ready to refer a merchant. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your app. You're going to go to the Refer and Earn button. You're going to click on the link that states Refer a Merchant. This box is going to pop up. This box is going to be your delivery method. Do I want this text message, email? Do I want to just copy it? Do I want to put it to any kind of my social media? Or you can just copy it in an email. So the great thing is I chose email. Now, if you see, my link obviously starts right here with the HTTPS, and it ends with my referral code. So personally, I am going to copy this code. I'm going to send it, but I'm also going to copy this code, and I'm going to leave it in my notes in my phone so that I always have it very easy, accessible. I can text message it to anyone. I can email it to anyone. And then it's handy and you always have it. So we've had a lot of people say that merchants don't want to have a text message sent. You don't just have a text message option. You do have email option. You do have the option to keep your link in your notes and send it out whichever way or any way that you want. We've also had lots of questions regarding QR codes. If you take that code and you go to Google and you Google QR generator, you have a ton of free QR generators to choose from. You simply put that code in, your link, and hit submit, and it will generate a QR code for you. So it's lots of easy things. It's just a matter of knowing where to find it and how to use it. So merchant signups. So once that merchant receives that link, what happens? So the merchant received the link. They come to this page here that is their simple information. There's only one category. It's currently restaurants. They're going to create their password. They're going to put in their address, their street address. And I learned a little trick today on the merchant address. So the merchant address, when they enter it here, is going to be Google mapped. So it auto-populates. So if you're on an iOS, this done button right here, you have to click. So if I'm entering my merchant address and I find the one, I'm going to select it. But for it to enter in that box and for you to be able to move forward, you have to hit this done button. So just a little trick. So they're going to fill it all out, and it's just simple information: the merchant name, the email, the phone, picking the category, putting in their address. And if you notice, because it was the link that I sent, my refer code is already built in. So you don't have to worry about, am I going to get credit for it? It's built in if you're using your link from your refer and earn tab, and then you're going to register. So then what happens after that? So the merchant is going to pay $1 at the time of sign up. Did you guys hear that? It's different than what we've been saying, and it's new. So it's $1 at the time of sign up. And then their $149.99 activation fee is once the market is ready to go live. At that time, they'll also be able to activate a membership. So as the referrer, you will be paid once the market is ready and the merchant pays. 8 days after the merchant pays, you are paid. This is an incentive for you to get markets up and running and not leave your merchant sitting for weeks or months. So I'm going to stop there because I'm sure that, Vincent, your chatterbox has gone crazy.
You'd be amazed.
Or maybe I was just so great at explaining it, there were no questions.
That is the answer I was. We've only had 1, 2, 3 great statements, which I just got my text notification from Rhode Island. So people are
Getting their approvals.
their text messages, which means our team on the back end is working extremely hard to get all of those out by today.
Yay.
And Jerome says you were great at explaining. So.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Jerome. Last Thursday, I think we set the record, right? 108.
108 questions. You killed it.
So you guys take it easy on me on Mondays. By Thursday, you can hit me pretty hard. So what happens after your merchant signs up? So your merchant signs up, you have to complete the 2 required merchant onboardings. So it's the merchant onboarding form and it is the merchant tablet request. So merchant onboarding form is going to be, hey, are we doing a tablet or iOS integration? The email address. Now, if you pick iOS integration, you do not fill out the tablet request. Only fill out the tablet request if you are requesting tablet. Please complete tablet request form. So you're going to fill out like the merchant name, the email, their address, their phone number, who did you speak to, so that decision maker, the phone number, their email, which might be different than the restaurants, the web address, the restaurants and the hours that they're open per day. You're going to upload their menu, upload their logo. This can be JPEG or it can be a PDF. Same here. So if I'm standing in front of the merchant and I'm like, hey, do you have a PDF of your menu? And they're like, nope, sorry. I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to pick up one of their menus and I'm going to take pictures with my phone and keep them in my camera roll because I know I need them to upload later. And then I'm going to hit send me a copy of my responses and hit submit. From there, our menu onboarding team will take over. They will begin building that menu and sending it over to the merchant for approval prior to the market going live. So the merchant will know what the menu looks like and that everything is correct. Now, if you need a tablet, you will come here to the tablet request form, and this form is super easy. Your email address, the merchant name, the decision maker, the shipping address, the merchant phone number, and the decision maker email, because we want to be able to let them know their tablet's on the way with tracking. So you're going to send me a copy of my response and hit submit. Super easy, but those are two really important steps that need to happen after the merchant signs so that we can begin building their menu for the app and for the website and get their tablet or their iOS integration started. I am sure a question that we received is, what POS systems are we going to integrate with? We are currently working very hard with a third-party provider to get all of them. They are an aggregate, they have all. It's just a matter of logging into their API and speaking with ours to be able to get that dev work done. I worked on it most of today. I promise within the next few days and way prior to any market going live, we will know the exact list. We just don't have it today, but I promise it's coming. So we'll open it now for questions, comments, concerns. Also remember that if you need to reach Trip, the best way to do so is support@tripdelivers.com. Vincent, hit me.
Well, yeah, you did a lot better last time. This
Are we out
time,
of there?
I think it was the part where you said it's Monday, don't do it.
Then Thursday, I just set myself up for failure.
Right. Well, they just decided to come at you today just to load up on you. First question from Steven says, can I sign up restaurants before my documents are verified?
You cannot. Your merchant links will not be live. In fact, you won't be able to do anything in your app while you're kind of in that limbo status of waiting for an approval or a denial. As soon as you get your approval, though, your links will be live, and then you can refer and earn all day long.
Okay. Roderick asks, when is the referral link code going to work for people using Android phones? Samsung is what I have.
So I'm unaware of this bug. Vincent, do you know the answer to this?
There was an issue with text messaging from Samsung phones to iPhone users, but you can text through the other apps, chats, messengers, WhatsApp. I believe it was just a fix, but once you are live as a driver, it should work. I think it was an issue when you weren't live as a driver or you were using the refer and earn button. And it was just from Androids to iPhones, but you can use it on other apps, just not under Google Messenger or text messaging. And we're working on fixing that. We just were made aware of it this morning.
Perfect. And let's see, what else do we have?
Oh, you have a lot more.
Oh my gosh, a lot.
Oh yeah, I think you got a record right now. Lloyd asks, where are those forms located?
So those forms are going to be in your back office. So as soon as you are approved, you'll be able to see those forms. If for some reason you don't have them, just email support@ and we'll provide them for you.
Yvette Neal asks, are the training videos in our back office yet, along with scripts, etc.?
All of the training documents have been provided last week on Thursday to the person who uploads it, and they're working on that now. So it's part of our dev team who are also doing all the approvals. So I'd say give them till Thursday and you should see it in the back office.
And I'm assuming this is a question. Emmanuel asks or says, my driver referral code is different from my merchant referral code.
Say that one more time.
I don't know if it's a question or a statement because but it says my driver referral code is different from my merchant referral code.
It absolutely should be, because that's how it's going to end up. Well, not the code, but the link, because that's how it lands a different place. So if they were the same web address, they would land the same place. The code at the very end of both links should be the same, but what comes before that referrer code should be different, so that it knows to take me to a driver sign up or a merchant sign up. Now, if the end part is different, and you're getting them from your same refer and earn button in one single app, you definitely need to email support at. But I bet it's what comes before the code, and that is purposeful. Purposeful? On purpose. There you go.
Okay. Jerome asks, so if they don't need the table, what thing you meant tablet, do we still send in the tablet form?
Nope. So like on that merchant onboarding form that you fill out, only if they're receiving a tablet do you need to do the tablet request form. If it's iOS integration, we'll see that on the response, and we'll reach out to the merchant to make sure that we get them all set up.
Stephen asks, do you have a list of restaurants on your website?
We do not currently. What do you mean by list of restaurants? Like every restaurant that exists, or every restaurant that has signed up? Because that will eventually be there as soon as each market goes live. But we don't have just a list of stagnant restaurants that you can't order from.
Got it. Are the 500,000 restaurants in their menus on the app for review? That's from William Mathis. Hey, William. You just answered that, so that's on me. They're not there yet, but when William uploads all of them, they'll be there.
Yes. And that's the different app than just if I was a rider looking in my rider app. That's the web address that is a little bit different.
Daniel asks, where can we find those merchant forms to fill out, the tablet request forms and etc.?
Yep. So it's going to be in your back office. If you give us till Thursday, if you don't see it by then, you can email support at, and we will get them sent to you.
Okay. Yinfi asks a very good question. Do people with different addresses information on documents will be approved? Example, the driver's license and the car insurance addresses are different. And that answer is yes. I know a lot of people have been turning in their ID cards from their car insurance. Doesn't necessarily have an address on it. Don't worry about that. We will manually verify that the car insurance is valid. A lot of car insurance companies do not print your address on your driver's ID. But if your addresses are different, that's fine. And also, if you are intending to drive someone else's vehicle and you have their license and registration, you can also submit those. Will the driver and rider have videos to share without the Q&A in it, so it will be short? Oh, I'm offended, Lloyd.
We only currently upload them whole so that someone coming in can hear the questions, because they might have the exact same question. You also find all the videos in your back office, so you could download them and cut them up using some sort of edit tool, but we are not currently doing that.
I'm still recovering from Lloyd's comment there. We get this question every week, and it's, I'll let you handle it this week, but how many drivers, restaurants, and customers to open a market?
It's not the same per market. So per market, you're going to have, most important thing is selection. So there's not a set number, it's more of selection. So if we have 44 active restaurants, but they're all pizza, that market's not going to go live. I will keep everyone up to date as merchants start to get signed in particular markets, what market is close and what is needed. So on these weekly trainings, I may come on and say, hey guys, we've got Tulsa very, very close. We have X amount of restaurants. The only thing we lack is a little bit of selection. So if someone can get me 2 Chinese and a Thai, we are good to go.
Okay. Is there a way to identify or contact the other drivers in your city so you can possibly work together?
In some cities, there are some Facebook groups that have been created. So I would search around a little bit on Facebook. There is also some pretty active driver groups in certain cities. So if you're looking for someone who maybe has already created a group, I would email into support at and just tell them the market you're in if you've looked around on Facebook and you can't find anything, and we can help you locate someone.
You've already answered that one. Scott is asking kind of how many drivers would it take in Nashville. You've already answered that one. And then one last one here. If the restaurant owner has multiple locations and they choose to sign up for the annual membership, will every store need to pay for each location?
Yes. So currently it is a per location activation fee. So we currently are working on some discount prices of locations with 10 or more. And so if you currently have someone that has 10 or more locations, you should reach out to the national sales team. But anything under that, you should assume that it's $149.99 activation per location.
Okay. Roderick says, it sounded like she said, I believe that she said would be you. It sounded like she said a driver has to be approved before they can sign up a restaurant. Is it, if that's true, is there a delay in a customer being able to sign up a restaurant?
So that is true. You have to be approved as a driver before your links are active to refer using the driver app. Now in the rider app, you will be able to be a rider and have your links active under refer and earn. Keep in mind you're earning less commission being a rider over a driver. But there also is a small freeze on riders because we want to give our drivers a head start. So if you signed up right now as a rider and assume that you were going to kind of go around the system to have live links for merchants, nope. We do not have them active yet because we do want to give our drivers a couple of days head start on signing up merchants.
Awesome. And as a follow-up, before we forget, William Mathis, the team leader of Legacy, says, sorry guys, my question is referring to the annual membership, not the activation fee for multiple locations.
Oh, yep. So annual, same. It'll be $99.99 per location. We treat every location as its own entity.
So Daniel has a very good question, and we'll probably have to escalate this one, but he says, sorry, this is a little off topic, which is certainly on topic. Since most drivers are just now being approved, can we change the start date for the contest?
It's a good question. And if I was Bob, I would give you that answer, but that is way above my pay grade. But I will get the answer, and by Thursday, we will know the response.
I'm escalating that one now.
Perfect.
If a driver fails background check, can they sign up restaurants as a rider or a customer?
Yes, they can do that.
William sends you 3 fireworks and says, "Wonderful, great job, guys."
Pew, pew, pew. Thanks, William.
That sound effects on those 3 fireworks.
Yeah, that was
How
pretty good.
long is that freeze so that rider customers can be towed?
Say that again.
Roderick, I think is a follow-up, says, how long is that freeze so that riders and customers can be towed, or rider
Sure.
customers can be towed?
We're not sure on the exact date. We just want to give a little bit of update or a little bit of a head start to our drivers. If y'all are killing it and totally on fire, you may see that they hold a week. If you are slower to burn and churn, we might think that we need to open it for everyone. So we don't really have an exact answer.
Okay. Esco writes, Bob stated the activation fee and the membership fee will go up in price, but if a restaurant pays $99 a year for a membership, will they pay the increased price?
Yes. So there's a huge value in Trip and what we offer. Once we get through kind of the initial sign up period, you may see that prices increase, but we don't have an exact date of when that might be or what exactly they're going to increase to. So I would just say that yes, increase would be coming. So take advantage of this price point now, but we don't know an exact time frame.
Okay, just for the record, I did shoot that off to Bob for an answer on the contest.
Perfect.
Oh, someone said, Vince, can you speak a little louder?
Closer to your mic, sir.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
TV voice.
I'm just gonna look through the chat real quick. Oh, well, gosh, my fault. What about legacy influencers that are not drivers? Is there a delay freeze for them to sign up restaurants also?
Yes, because it's part of the same app.
Okay.
So when we turn on the app for one, it's for all. We can't go into riders individually.
When are we able to upgrade to driver?
I guess when you enter your documents and they're approved. If you have not done that, that would be the first step.
Someone said you were awesome, Shannon.
Whoa.
Tell you.
I earned my keep today.
Telling you. You got 3 fireworks and you're awesome.
Nice. I should do these more often.
So I believe we answered this last week, but we can do it again for those who. If you don't have a car to use, but you still want to take advantage of the driver commissions, can you list the bike use as an option as mentioned in the previous video?
Yes, that is still an option.
As of this moment, restaurants will be charged $149. Will it be updated to $1 authorization?
So you see that it says $149.99, but if I was a restaurant and I tried to complete the whole flow, it wouldn't let me right now anyway. So once tomorrow comes around, you will see that $149.99 is changed to $1, and then the payment gateway is open, so you are able to pay. We don't want anyone to go in and pay $149.99 right now, so no one could go pay even if they wanted to.
Okay. Should we show up in the restaurants dressed in business suits, or can we just be casual?
I think business suit would definitely show that you were about that business, but it is not necessary in today's day and age to go to a casual walk-in situation in a full business suit. I would say business casual would be great.
Where's the best location to look for restaurants in your area, or what website?
Uber, DoorDash,
Uh,
Grubhub,
yep.
all of the crazy places, traditional third-party delivery companies that are charging 30, 40, 50% commission.
Up, you got another comp. You're just getting loaded with compliments tonight.
I'm telling y'all.
Shannon is doing a fabulous job.
Oh,
Exclamation point.
uh-oh. That's my friend Denny. He owes me that.
Thanks to all the staff who are diligently working. I knew it had to be an inside job.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we show up in the rest? Oh, we already answered that one. Sorry. Can we sign up food trucks, or is that still being looked at?
So I think Bob stated that was still being looked at, especially if they're food trucks that are constantly moving. Now, if they are a stagnant food truck that are in one location, they never move, you could sign them up now using the address that they always reside at. It's the traveling food trucks that our programming is having an issue with.
How quickly will restaurants show up in our back office once we sign them up?
Once they're set to active, I would think like approved status, meaning we see them, their dollar worked. Our menu team has started the menu creation. I would assume that it would show up, but we will know that for sure in just a few days.
Cool. So Jerome writes, I am in the back office right this second, and I am trying to upgrade, and it's telling me this function is not available at this time.
So you're upgrading from what to what?
See, Jerome, got to get a little bit more detail. She's coming for you. I received an email that my account was approved. I put it in my credit card information, but when I log into the TripDelivers app, it took me to the same screen.
What screen would that be? To pay again or to upload documents?
Emmanuel, I'm going to need a follow up on that. Esco writes, so if a restaurant signs up and pays $149 plus the membership fee of $99, they will be grandfathered when the membership fees increase and pay $99 because they took advantage early.
Well, keep in mind they're only going to be paying the $1 right now until their market goes live, but it does lock in that $149.99 and $99. So yes, even if at the time we go live, it is $219.99 and $109, they paid the dollar, so therefore they will be charged the $149.99, and if they want a membership, the $99.
Emmanuel says take me back to the same screen. It's the pay again. He probably wants to email support.
Yeah, it looks like Emmanuel, if you go in the chat, it looks like some of your fellow helpers are also helping you get the answer. It looks like they think you're in the Rider app and not the driver app, but also if you're having issues, just send screenshots and go to support and we'll get you fixed. Oh, Denny's even given out his personal phone number.
What?
That he can help you.
Look at Denny.
Walter, we don't know what it's going to be yet. So Walter asked the $99 introductory price. What would it be for year 2? We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be higher in certain markets over others. We don't know. So it's a wait and see. But currently, we know what we can speak to. But I promise you, either way, whatever the price may be, they will still be a huge value.
Can you upgrade from the website in the app, or is upgrade only on app?
Vincent, can you answer that?
Do you upgrade from the website and the app, or is the upgrade only on the
Oh,
app?
you
It is only on the app. Yes.
What?
You can't upgrade from the website, only on the app.
There
It's
you
not
go.
You can't upgrade on the back office, right?
No, not yet. No.
Not yet. The upgrade link in my back office says this function yet to be built, trying to upgrade to driver.
Yep.
Same thing. You can
So
only get from the app.
Yep. You
And
guys are having individual issues upgrading in the apps, just email support at. But if you're a rider and you're trying to upgrade to a driver, you can't do so in the same app because they're two different apps. So there's nothing to upgrade to. If you're a rider, you're a rider. And you're a driver, you have to upload all of your docs and have a background check. They are two different apps.
that's all. Oh, nope. Just got some more here. Nope. Let's see. Thanks. Okay, that's my. I think that's it.
Perfect. Well, that wasn't too terrible tonight.
Yeah, I think because you told them that would be they went super hard. Only 50 questions, so it wasn't that bad.
That's not too bad. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Remember that we are going to be here again on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Spanish will be here tomorrow and Friday, also at 7 p.m. And then Bob will be doing his famous talk on Wednesday. So hopefully he'll have a great announcement about the contest dates, and then he can beat me to Thursday. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. Remember, support at. And if you guys need anything, we're here. But you should start seeing your approvals or your denials where you need to update your docs. You should have already had them. Or later today. Give it till the end of tomorrow. If not, email in support at. And I hope everyone has a great week. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.